Hello friends, hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how the mass layoffs in the government, the tariffs that have been announced by the president, as well as mass deportations will impact the home healthcare business. But first, check out these views, huh? I am in a farm right now in central Georgia. I realized something. What's coming is going to cause so much mass disruption. And a lot of people don't understand the importance of isolating yourself from the noise. Because what's happening now is there's a lot of panic. Today is February 2nd, and the federal government has given a deadline of people to make a decision whether they want to take a severance or get laid off. 2 million people. And I have some insights. This is pure speculation of what I think is coming and how this will impact your home care business. What I think is coming is a setup for a lot of deregulation. Think about it. If you're going to remove 2 million people from the federal government, it means that you're trying to deregulate a lot so that you can stimulate the economy, so that the economy can move again, can grow again. Because there's something I realized in life. People are usually the biggest obstacle to progress. How many times have you tried to involve a lot of people into your business or whatever it is that you're doing? Maybe you have to wait for somebody who knows somebody to give you more information about something or to hook you up with something, but it always falls through. Trust me, I've learned the hard way. That's why I prefer to do everything all by myself. Even these videos, I shoot them myself, I edit them myself with the help of my wife. If you depend too much on people, you're gonna get left behind out here. When you remove people, it means that you're going to rely mostly on technology. And I'm pretty sure right now, with Elon Musk advising the president, he's already mapped out exactly how technology is gonna replace those 2 million jobs. He's already figured it out. He's a genius. He did that with Twitter, now X. It's inevitable he's going to do it with the federal government. And there is already talks about eliminating income tax. Oof, that's exciting, isn't it? Let's talk about mass deportations. I was on Instagram, YouTube. There's a bunch of parodies on Mexican chefs. Because most of the restaurants here, especially in the South, or anywhere really, go to New York. If you go to the back of most of these restaurants, most of the guys in the back are Mexicans. They run the show on the back end. They have a complete monopoly, almost a monopoly, on the restaurant industry. When they announced these mass deportations, a lot of these guys stopped showing up to work. Whether it was in protest or they didn't have their papers legit, it doesn't matter. It made the guys that had their papers right, that were hardworking, they started demanding to get paid $100 an hour. It's crazy. There's wage inflation on top of real inflation. We are seeing also in the healthcare field, the top talent demanding more money. In order for you to get the best caregivers out here, you better be prepared to pay them what they're worth, or else they're not even talking to you. They're not taking a phone call unless you're talking about real money out here. Which means that even you, as a home care agency owner, you're gonna have to adjust with the cost of living going up with this inflation. You're just gonna have to play ball, or else you're gonna get trash. You're gonna get garbage employees out here. And sadly, majority of people, I'd say about 80% of people are just below average at best. So in order for you to get that top 20% that'll show up to work on time, that'll deliver quality work, you're gonna have to cater to what they want. They're the baddies now, and they know it. They know they're in high demand because their phone is blowing up right now. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for that top 20% of performers to start, setting up their own agencies, their own businesses. It's a massive opportunity for you guys. In order for you to start a home care business, it's a lot of paperwork and it's expensive. I think California is $5,600 to get a license. Washington State is like $3,300, $3,200. But I think those regulations, they're gonna have to be eased up a little bit. You're still gonna have to get a license, but I don't think it's gonna be too restrictive like that. And not only that, if they're gonna remove a lot of these, government workers, it means that A lot of it is going to be done through automations, through AI. Maybe it'll just be a matter of you entering your information through like a computer, and then you're going to deal with an AI agent, versus a real person. So that AI agent can process 100 applications versus one person processing an application a day. Just imagine. So instead of you waiting 3 months to get a response about your application and all that, maybe it's going to take only 24 hours to 48 hours. And it's going to be a massive game changer. The reason why it's going to be a massive game changer is because now, if you're in the top 20% of performers, as a caregiver, maybe you're an RN or you're good at business, it's going to be super smooth for you. You don't have to wait 3 months to get your license. You can get your license within 24 to 48 hours possibly. I think that's what's coming right now. Because usually what happens at the federal trickles down to the state. A lot of these state employees are going to be forced to deal with these AI robots at the federal level. They're going to start to discover, wait a minute, what do we need 10 people to do the job that one person can do? So what I'm saying now is this: the opportunity now for those that are serious about this home care businesses, it's easier than ever now to get in. It's easier than ever now to promote your home care business. You can start with simple things like accepting payment through like a Cash App. You set up a Cash App business account, or you set up a PayPal linked to your business checking account, and you start collecting payments that way, or Stripe. That's how I do it. I use Stripe. And I just find my own private paying clients that way by running commercials within a 50-mile radius to where I live. So I can run all kinds of commercials. So I'm completely dominating in these areas, and that's totally possible now. That's something that was not possible just 5 years ago. So just imagine being able to dominate your messaging to 250,000 people, or even 100,000 people that are all like millionaires on all platforms, on mobile devices, on TV, when they're watching a game. You can do that now. Isn't that incredible? Whenever you see mass disruptions in the marketplace, you should never panic. You should always keep an eye out, keep an ear open for the opportunities that start to open up for you. There's always opportunity that opens up in chaos. Every volatile market enables an opportunity to open up, even with the tariffs. It's only a matter of time until cost of living goes up even more. You think the cost of food is expensive right now? Oh no, you haven't seen anything yet. Things are about to get ugly out here. And when it does happen, there are people that are prepared and there are people that are not prepared. For example, the ones that are not prepared are the ones that built the foundation of their business on the old school model. The old school model means that you were relying on maybe referrals, and you have a lot of debt, and you have a lot of overheads. But if you build your home care agency with a foundation that is more flexible, especially to this volatility that's happening, then you're going to win in the long term. It's only a matter of time. Try to eliminate as much debt as possible when you're building this business. Don't take on any debt. You don't need to take on debt. I'm telling you, you don't. If you can come up with like $500 to $1,000 to market your home care business, you're already on the right track. You're going to get a customer. Home care services is something that is recession proof. It doesn't matter if the price of bread goes to $1,000 a loaf. People still need care, and especially the people that have a lot of money. They don't like to compromise in their quality of life like that. Well, I hope you got some value from this video and these insights. And if you're ready to work with the best, meaning I'm going to help you to market your home care business, promoting your services, then let's talk. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and I'll see you in the next video.